So this is spiritual autopsy number 2. So I'm gonna do a series of videos sort of reporting back some of the insights that I gained from the meditation or self-inquiry. Now on the surface, those videos might seem like my older videos where I'm just talking about philosophies and ideas and psychology, but there's actually a huge difference in the sense that, as you know, I went on the silent meditation retreat, the 10-day retreat, and afterwards I pretty much dropped all books and even movies and music and really focused on looking inward. It's more about just making you question everything. It's more like a cutting process, stripping away all the beliefs that you had before until you're left with nothing, which is the truth. Actually, I don't even know what that is. But anyway, we'll figure it out. See, I'm walking and went for a walk today, and I've been trying to do this walking meditation where I try to be mindful when I walk, stay in the present. But it occurred to me today that, you know, what's the difference between being mindful or being focused and not being focused and not being mindful? You know, to whom does this difference make? Where did I get the idea that being out of my head is a more preferable state than being inside my head? Where's that line between inside and outside? Does that even exist on a deeper level? Or is it just another layover thought, like a mental construct? Something that's convenient for you to have a human experience. Start to question what the difference is between inside and outside, things imagined, things that are seen. Neuroscientists from brain scans told us that there's very little difference, if there's a difference at all, between sounds that are heard supposedly from the outside and sounds that you're just imagining. I use this phrase, I've never been inside a body, but my body has always been inside me. Now, what does that mean? First of all, let me ask you this. Do you really have a body? Because on a deeper level, you know, if you close your eyes and just feel the raw sensations of your bodies, and you get to a point where you realize that there is no body parts, that conceptually and physically. Where's your arms, your head, your torso, your back, your legs? Those are just names that you've acquired through conditioning. And you know, your whole life people have been telling you that that's a leg, you know, that's an arm. But on a deeper reality, on the level that's closer to what reality actually is, there is no body parts. There are only sensations and points of context arising, you know, moment by moment. So instead of body parts, they're more like just a collection or a bundle of sensations that are arising amongst infinite number of other sensations that are arising through the homogeneous, eternal space, the same space of consciousness that everything else arises through. Now you can even go a step further than that. Now when I say sensations, that's just another label. Can you strip that away too? And if you look at emotions, they're just sensations too, plus a label, like sadness, happiness, that you apply, like a layover to those sensations. And see if you can remove those labels and just experience the raw sensation in and of itself. See, when sensations and labels are jumbled up together, which is what most of us experience, they multiply. You know, the scientists have done studies where the brain chemistry or the neurophysiology of being excited and being anxious is almost exactly the same, and it's how we interpret those sensations that makes the difference of how we have a experience, emotion experience as a whole. As sort of a meditation or an inquiry, just see if you can experience reality without the constraint or without the filter of any labels or any beliefs or any concepts. Then the sensation of your legs while I'm walking, and the sensation of birds chirping, or when I see a sun rises, what's the difference? You're not your body because your body parts don't exist. What you are is the infinite capacity for everything that arises through your awareness. So how far can your awareness go? Like, if you look out into the world, how far can you see? What's the furthest sound that you can hear? Now that's you, right? And again, the body is just one object or one spectrum of sensations that are arising through a much larger you. See if you can just allow the world to come in, and instead of thinking who I am as a solid entity with a name or the body, see if you can shift your perception or mindset into a different plane and perceive who you are as what you see, hear, and feel. The flow of the sensations and phenomenons moment by moment. Just like how I said in my previous video, how there's no thinker behind the thoughts, and there's no seer behind seeing, no hearer behind hearing. Seeing and hearing just happens. The universe doesn't need a seer, and there's no need to get mad.